If someone tells you to pound sand, that's not very nice. It usually means get lost. And the Cambridge Dictionary defines the phrase as doing something that has no purpose and is a waste of time. While some may follow through on that command's negative interpretation and go on to watch paint dry, observe the growth of grass, or invest in cryptocurrency, the productive among us take that beachfront directive and embark on an honorable challenge. That's a starting horn at the International Sandsculpting Championship at Virginia Beach. Beginning last Monday at 8 in the morning, for 4 consecutive days, artists were given a total of 30 hours and a giant pile of dry granular material composed of finely divided mineral particles, which experts refer to as sand. Here's someone who works at the festival, stating apparent reality.
These were mounds of sand just 3 days ago, and to see how far they've come, it's incredible. And every year I think I can't be amazed, and I am.
Within the comfy confines of a tent protected from the elements, 30 competitors in 22 teams representing 15 different countries got to work crafting granules of the stuff into impressive sums of their parts. Here's a doubles team from the European nation of Latvia who seems to be enjoying their time in Virginia Beach.
I love it. We have just sea. We have Baltic Sea. We don't have ocean. So
now we
I'm
can feel the power of nature here. The title of sculpture will be Circle of Life.
When we get born, nice age, and then when we are getting old.
Crafting intricate designs like this old woman, this giant coin, and this figure with an incredibly deep and borderline graphic navel requires a lot more than your father's encouragement. According to the hard-to-read website with an inscrutable URL designed by the sand pros at Florida's Just Sand and Water, making a sand sculpture requires sifted sand with a little bit of silt or clay so it's easier to shape. And here at Virginia Beach, special sand equipped with a higher clay content was shipped in across state lines from North Carolina. Builders will need to add water, of course, and employ the aid of sculpting tools like C-clamps, horse brushes, and palette knives. Sorry kid, your plastic pail and dump truck isn't going to cut it. And as that sand website notes, successful sculptors will literally need to pound sand. It should be formed, layered, wet, and then pressed down firmly with feet before it's ready to be sculpted. Now obviously it's still sand, and just as this interview was shot incredibly out of focus, the duo from Latvia almost lost sight of their creation too.
There was a huge part that fell out from the middle.
Yeah, but we saved it.
But we saved it, and it's still standing, so I got goosebumps now telling.
If you don't manage to break your sculpture just hours before the sculpting period ends, like these guys,
No!
winners of the competition may go home with a lot more than just some sand in their crack. There's a total prize purse and cash payout of 58 grand across multiple categories. Once the competition's over, the tent will be open to the public nightly through October 8th, where people like you and me can appreciate all this expert handiwork, like a sculpture of Neptune, this fish dog, and a gigantic human heart. And if you're not able to make it down to Virginia Beach, don't worry. Professional grade sand events pop up from time to time all over the country. Back in 2018 in San Diego, the wireless phone company T-Mobile hired professional sculptors to craft this, quote, hashtag Hall of Lame, using artist talents to insult their competitors' business investments, wireless fees, and customer service operations. Okay.